Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of April 16th through April 22nd, 2018. I thought I would pull a Zodiac card this week opposed to a house card to see what energy the universe is bestowing upon you this week, or perhaps this will be an important person, the sign of this card. So let's see what's up for you, Aries. Alright, so we have Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So this week, you may find that you are feeling more intellectual, more in your head, not so much in your emotions. If you have big decisions to make, you might be better served to go about it through your intellect rather than your emotions, okay? Others of you, this could definitely represent a Gemini person in your life this week that is very important. So let's pull some cards to see what is going in your favor this week, Aries, and what may challenge you this week. And happy birthday to all you guys, because I believe this is the last few days of Aries, because we shift into Taurus on the 20th. So happy birthday to you guys. Alright, so we have confidence. This is what's going in your favor. So you really believing in yourself and knowing that you have what it takes and not letting anybody kill your vibe will really serve you this week. Also, you might just be feeling more confident and empowered. With this Gemini energy, this would tell me that the more that you don't allow any sort of emotions to affect you, the better off you are this week. That doesn't mean you don't feel happy and love and all of that, but it's just saying, you know, be very balanced and use your intellect, not your emotions this week. Very strong. Your emotions might trick you, Aries. Alright, what might challenge you? Rigid. So, this here is either you may be putting up a wall this week, or somebody is putting up a wall to you, and it could be this, if you know, a Gemini here. So relax, don't be uptight. This could mean that you are very uptight. I don't know, I feel like you guys are really focused on accomplishing something this week, so maybe that's why you just don't have time for anything. But you know, being rigid is more about, you know, the wall you see depicted on that card rather than the word. So is there somebody that you are, you know, putting a wall up against? Are you blocking somebody out? Are you not letting somebody in? You know, is there something that you are hiding because you're afraid to be vulnerable? Or are you dealing with somebody who is bringing this energy towards you where they just have this wall up and you're just like, I don't know what you want, I don't know what you need, I can't even fill this out. So let's pull some tarot to get more information, Aries, about what you're all confident about, but either you're hiding something from somebody or somebody's hiding something from you. But it's not really because of negative reasons, it's more out of fear and not wanting to be vulnerable in front of somebody else, okay? So we have the Two of Coins in this position. We have the Ace of Coins in this position. Wow, we have another ace here, the Ace of Wands. And then the Eight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Two of Swords this way. Wow, so we've got two twos, two aces, and then an 8, and the Lovers here. I would just like to point out that the Lovers is definitely the tarot card for Gemini in the tarot. And you know what, Aries? I realized I totally skipped a step here. Hold on. Before we get into this, but I think we had to get this energy out first. Some of you, definitely a Gemini you were dealing with. It could be romantic or it could be in the workplace. The reason why I say romantic is just because we have the Lovers here, but we have more Pentacle energy and then the Wands here, so this is also about the workplace. Yeah, because look at what wanted to fall out. So with Strength and Wisdom, the Dragon, this is a worthy challenge or a dangerous adversary. So what I'm getting here is in the workplace, you know, there might be somebody who's challenging you, who you feel is like restricting you and holding you back. Okay, but listen, Aries, I really feel like that's more of a perception, or the threat is not as real as you think it is, because with the Two of Pentacles here in this position, it's saying, you know, this week really shine, because there's higher ups that may not be aware of your ability and all that you have to offer. And because we have the Eight of Swords down here, what I feel is you are really holding back, Aries. You're really holding back, and that's why confidence will serve you well this week, because there's people that if they notice you, there's like a step up for you, okay? Paired up here with the Lovers, and we're in the workplace right now, because you're feeling held back, but it's not that you are. It's really that you need to make sure the right people are seeing your shine and knowing what you are capable of doing. Because then, you know, here comes this new offer for you, which is something that is a much better fit, because look at here, we have the Ace of Wands. This is, you know, quick new beginnings, but more than that, like a powerful burst of new creative energy. And now we're moving out of the place of feeling restricted, like we need to protect ourselves physically and spiritually. We're moving out of that, like we have a new idea. So this to me is, you know, new opportunity, completely new idea for you to move forward, moving. Maybe even there's like just, you've been thinking, you know, that you can't find a better job, or even if you applied for like a different position within your company, like you wouldn't get it. Like you might believe that, but the truth is, like, just the right people need to see you, and then it's offered to you and you feel better. But for some of you, this really might mean that if you've been having a hard time in the workplace, like there's somebody who, you know, just is giving you a lot of trouble, this might be saying this is a, you know, great week to look for a new job, especially with this here. But also collaborate with others, because on this side of the Ace of Pentacles, it's all about collaborating and coming together with others for the, you know, so that everybody involved benefits in a positive way. And the Lovers on this side, you know, this is beautiful harmony. It's tempering of yourself and, you know, tempering of others you are involved with, and it's just a really nice energy. And then finally, we're free here. So Aries, if this is about a job, just make sure the right people are seeing you, okay? And if there's just really a lot of heavy stuff going on, you're not moving forward, this is a great week to look for a new job. I just really feel like networking yourself is going to open up some doors that you didn't think were possible for you, okay? But overall, a positive energy. It's just you shine, have confidence in yourself, because that's like what makes it happen for you. It's really about your own energy at the end of the day. Now, as far as love goes, maybe you and your partner, you know, start the week off just not feeling on the same page, okay? Those of you that are in a relationship, and maybe you're just like, you know, hey, pay attention to me, or maybe they're like, hey, pay attention to you, because this is like, look at me, look at what I could do. But here we are, because you see on this side, we're blind, okay, and we're surrounded by the swords. So it's like, hey, look at me, but I'm restricted and I can't see you. But then we like have this amazing transition of energy right here, where we transition into this Ace and now the Lovers, where confidence, allow yourself the vulnerability, and that kind of like gives you this breakthrough, and you're finally out of that heavy energy. You don't feel restricted anymore as you end the week. So whether it's career or romance, it's really all about you having the confidence in yourself, which is what will dictate how this energy plays out for you. So let's pull a card to clarify that confidence and that rigid. I just think I needed the tarot cards out first to read it. Maybe I would have read it differently had I did this first like I intended. All right, let your intentions be known is under confidence. And over here is the Serpent. A sly and subtle approach is needed. So, with that Serpent, again, I feel you are afraid to truly expose yourself. No matter what this is speaking about for you personally, you are too afraid to expose yourself because you're like, I don't really know what the real intention is over here, or, you know, can I really do this? And yes, you can. Like, let your intentions be known. Have confidence in yourself, especially in romance. I really feel that you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable, Aries. I'm sorry, I do. Because let your intentions be known and have confidence in whatever it is that you need to express to somebody else. Oops. Look at this. Apprehension. Moving out into the world. Doubt. Fear. Yeah, either you guys are trying to move up this week, new job, new position within the job, maybe wanting a raise even. And you're just really afraid of doing that. Like, you're really afraid of exposing yourself. And, you know, the reasons why will be different for all of you. But I think that's why the Gemini energy came out, is saying, get out of the emotions, because those are what's really jacking you up. Go with the logic of your mind, not worried thoughts, not anything like that, but, you know, your higher mind, because you really don't have anything to be afraid of. Like, I feel this reading is telling you you don't have anything to be afraid of. It's just the outcome, like you're placing a lot of weight on the outcome of what this energy means for you, and I think it's like a bigger deal to you, and that's why you're in this space. Some of you are also really thinking about, you know, putting yourself out there in a new way, marketing yourself different. Maybe some of you this week, you're gonna come out with something and put it more in the public spotlight, and you've been really apprehensive about it, but that's what you need to do. Like, that's your next step forward. So if that speaks to you, like, do it. Free yourself. Really, with this, it's saying whatever is going on in your life, Aries, this week, where you are feeling restricted or held back, you're truly not. It's all about you really shining and making sure the right people are seeing what you can do and seeing what you are capable of. Okay, and with two aces here, this is like new opportunities, okay? Also, we have two twos. I'm not going to get, you know, deep into anything. This doesn't look like heavy energy, to be honest. If, you know, there's craziness going on that you need to be aware of. If anything, I feel you're having more fears than you really need to have this week. Like, they're unwarranted. Also, If you are, being social this week, like meeting some friends for drinks or going to have lunch during the workday with some colleagues, anything like that, just because we have this Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers plus this Ace of Wands, some of you, there is opportunity for meeting, some romance interest, or maybe somebody will become romantically interested in you. Because the thing is, I could say, you might have some romantic opportunities this week. And if they're not what you are wanting them to be, like the person you're hoping, or maybe you're just not interested at all, you disregard that and you're like, well, that didn't happen. Well, did it happen? And it just wasn't what you wanted? Because the tarot is going to tell you these are the energies of your week, okay? This, to me, since this is general, the Lovers with this, I do feel definitely there could be new romantic opportunities, but it's more when you're like out and about with others, not so much alone. Like, I wouldn't see any of this like online dating or anything like that. Maybe even in the office, in the workplace, there is a relationship that's been unfolding, or you've had a crush on somebody, or somebody's had a crush on you, and this week, it's coming out, even though we're afraid, okay? Some of you, this is, I think, you putting it out there, and others of you, this is you receiving it. So definitely be open for that. But aside from romance, this really looks like new opportunities, really good new opportunities being offered or presented to Aries this week. So that's what I have, Aries. I hope that this was helpful, and I am wishing you all a really awesome week. Take care.